Hi, my name is Tabitha Roach. I'm a director out near Seattle, Washington, and I have been doing book parties for over 11 years now, countless home and Facebook parties. And I am really excited to share with you today exactly how you can increase the attendance at all of your parties. So, your hostess books her party. Now what? What is her most important job? Well, just like anyone planning any kind of party out there, whether it's a kid's birthday party or a baby shower party or whatever you're talking about, a book party is no different. The most important thing is get people to the party. So here's your most important job: to tell her how, to guide her on exactly how to get people to her party. And the two most important reasons for you to do this, number one is your host. When she booked her party, she envisioned it as a success. It's what she wanted. 100% of our hostesses book parties and want them to be successful. So that really is up to us, and it's our responsibility to help to make sure that that happens. If she has good attendance, it's going to be a successful party. Second reason why you want to really take this seriously and do your best job with it in helping her to have a successful party and increase her attendance is for yourself and for your time and for your family. If you're going to invest 3 to 5 hours out of your home to go do a home party, or you're going to invest 1 to 2 hours sitting in front of a computer screen and having that computer screen have your attention instead of your family, then make it worth it. Make the most of that time that you're giving up for that party and for your business. You're always going to have an occasional party that has lower attendance or lower results. That's always going to happen. But it absolutely should not be your average, and it should not be your trend. I promise you, there are many, many, many consultants out there who have an average of good attendance and good results with their parties. So don't let yourself think for a second that if your trend is low attendance and poor results, that the party system must be broken, because it's not. It simply means you need to do something different. And that's what happened to me years and years and years ago. I really just was in such a trend of going and doing home parties and having, anywhere from 2 to 4 guests there. And that was a lot of time investment to be away for very little return. And I just got so uncomfortable with those results that I instead chose to look at what I was doing, reach out to people who were having successful results, and find out what I needed to change. And I'm going to share that with you guys now. So I already said, her most important job is to get people to her party. So that means our most important job is to tell her how to do that. And we do that in 3 different ways. The first one is telling her clearly how to invite people to her party. If you just vaguely tell her, okay, make sure you invite your friends, even just saying make sure you personally invite your friends, that's not good enough. That is so vague. She's going to interpret that however it feels comfortable. So you need to really define that for her. If it's a home party, then you need to say something like, now, what you want to do is either call or text each of your friends individually and tell them about your party, when it is, and that you would love to see them, because how much fun will it get? How much fun will it be that you get to hang out with a lot of really good friends while looking at these books? You're going to love it. They're going to love it. So let them know that you would love to hang out with them, and ask them if they are free that night. Keep reaching out and calling and texting friends until you have at least 12 friends who are free that night and would like to come. You might even want to cushion yourself and keep shooting for 15 yeses. Because always, the day of a party, there's usually a couple people that can't make it because somebody got sick or whatever. And you definitely want to have at least 10 people at your party. So just keep calling and texting to invite each friend until you have at least 12 people. If it's a Facebook party, then you want to give her a little message that she can copy and paste and send to her friends that reads something like, "Hey Julie, I'm having a book party, an Usborne book party live on Facebook on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. I love these books and the party is actually really fun. Would you like an invite?" And keep sending that message until you have at least 25 people who want an invite. Now, if you are feeling like I felt years and years ago when I kept going to all those people who were having successful results from their parties, they all kept telling me the same thing. I tell my hosts to have 12 to 15 guests at their parties. I decided to follow their advice, and guess what? My hostesses didn't freak out. They didn't say, "Oh my goodness, I can't find 12 people to come. That's too much pressure." All these things that I thought that maybe they would feel if I said that to them, it never happened. Instead, what happened was they responded, "Okay, yeah, that makes sense." And then they do it. And then my low attendance parties became my lowest attendance parties became having 6 people at a home party or 10 people on live at a Facebook party. But average became 10 to 12 guests at a home party and 20 people on live at a Facebook party. So don't let your head fool you in thinking that those numbers are scary and wrong. That's actually just really clear guidance, and your hostesses are going to appreciate it. So don't resist it. Absolutely do it. It's the most important thing, the most important part of your job in guiding her to getting people to her party. And then the next two are fairly easy. The second thing is to just keep her excited. Ask her, what is she most excited about in having a party? And then you can remind her of that later. Don't book her party far out. When you are booking hostesses, keep them booked within 4 weeks for sure. Facebook party, try to keep them booked within 2 to 3 weeks. Because as time goes on, excitement dies. And so it's a lot easier to keep that excitement alive when there's not a lot of time between when she books and when the actual party takes place. And, maybe halfway through, send her a quick message or a quick text or give her a quick call and remind her what the host special is, or share something about a specific book that would be good for her kids' ages. And that will keep reminding her why she wanted to do this, and she'll be excited. And the final part of doing our job in guiding her on getting people to her party is also really important, and that is to remind her guests. And don't just say, now you definitely want to remind your guests because people forget. You need to be very, very clear. What does that mean? How do I do that? So for a home party, calling your hostess up, 3 to 4 days before her party and just getting her excited and saying, now, even best friends forget sometimes about a friend's party. So the day before the party or the morning of the party, you definitely need to call or text each friend with a quick message like, "Hey, I'm super excited to see you tonight. Is there somebody that you wanted to bring with you?" Or, "Super excited to see you tonight. I'm sorry, I drew a blank, but just think of some question to ask her. Are you going to be on time?" Or something like that. Or, "Do you need me to send you a text message to remind you a couple hours before the party?" Or whatever. If it's a Facebook party, then having her the morning of or day of the Facebook party sending a quick message to her RSVPs each and saying, hey, super excited to see you at the party tonight. Don't forget to be on time for the, so you get an extra entry into the free book prize. That last reminder will absolutely get more people to her party. And what makes a successful party? Getting people to the party. And that's her most important thing, so that's our most important thing. And when that happens, your sales go up because our books sell themselves. We just need to get the people there so they can see them. And your sales are going to go up. That means more books will be bought. More families are going to be happy. More kids are going to be super happy and empowered. Your hostess is going to get even more free books, so she's going to be happy. You're going to make more money, which makes you and your family happy. And you have more people there to book more parties and to have more people join your team and give you leads to other avenues of your business. It is such a win-win-win. So have fun in guiding clearly your hosts on getting people to their party so it can be successful for everyone. Happy partying!